A10 Fusion is a 64-bit, 4-core processor with over 3.3 billion transistors. It is a rocket ship. First, it has 2 cores that are high-performance cores. These high-performance cores run a full 40% faster than the A9 chip in the iPhone 6s and 6s Plus. And if you're coming from an iPhone 6 or 6 Plus, it's twice as fast than the A8. Here's what the team has been doing over the years. The A10 Fusion now 120 times faster than the original iPhone. And look at the last 3 years, from the 5S to the 6, the 6 to the 6S to now the 7. The jumps in performance are just staggering. I said there were 4 cores. The other 2 are what we call high efficiency cores. They run at 1/5 the power of the high performance core. So when you're doing something that isn't performance limited by the CPU, like checking your email, that can run on the high efficiency core and get longer battery life. So how do we decide what runs on which core? There's a new Apple designed performance controller that in real time makes sure the correct processes are running for maximum performance or maximum battery life. In addition, we've got amazing graphics in the A10. It's a new GPU, it's a 6-core graphics chip that is 50% faster than the A9 and 3 times faster than the A8. This is remarkable. And it does it again with efficiency in mind. 2/3 the power of the A9, half the power of the A8 in graphics. We've got to bring this chart up as well. 240 times faster than the original iPhone. The graphics performance year over year here is staggering. You combine the CPU performance, the graphics performance all running efficiently, and there is absolutely no question. A10 Fusion is the most powerful chip ever in a smartphone. More importantly for all of us, A10 Fusion is going to enable apps and titles that were simply not possible in mobile devices before. For example, games. This is from Codemasters. It's a new racing game, F1 2016. This is console-level gaming on an iPhone because of A10. It takes advantage of the GPU. It also delivers graphics that use the wide color gamut of the display. It takes advantage of the stereo speakers and utilizes the Taptic engine for a new level of feel when you're driving. This is a breakthrough racing game running on iPhone 7 and 7 Plus. Pro apps benefit as well. This is Adobe Lightroom. Adobe Lightroom running on A10 Fusion delivers 90% of the features for raw editing of the desktop version. That's incredible. Adobe Lightroom on a phone in your pocket doing raw editing. It's simply incredible. I want to give you one example of a game running live on the A10 Fusion to show you what it's capable of. So I'm very excited to bring up Heather Price, co-founder of this game studio. Heather?
Thanks, Phil. As mobile game developers, we could not be more excited about the horsepower of the iPhone 7. It's allowing us to create cinematic gameplay experiences that were simply not possible before. This is our new title, Oz's Kingdom, an action-packed role-playing game. Now, this isn't the Oz you know. A great darkness has overtaken this once peaceful land. Here we're on the bridge to the witch's castle battling a scarecrow, who in our version of Oz is a very powerful mage. We're able to do things visually on the iPhone 7 that were simply not possible before. Note the real-time reflections, weather effects, all stunning and expensive from a CPU standpoint, but running flawlessly on the iPhone 7. And when Scott casts an earthquake, you'll see we even have been able to add some really cool environmental destruction. Okay, Scott, let's finish this monkey captain off. The Witch has a ton of reinforcements. With the power of metal in the A10 chip, we're able to render over 400 flying monkeys, all at a flawless frame rate. One of the features we're truly excited about is the wide color display. It is allowing us to create extremely stunning visual effects. Now, although it looks pretty good on the screen, you really have to see it on the iPhone 7 to see how beautiful the game looks. During the epic moments, the haptic feedback is allowing us to actually feel big hits, and the stereo sound is pulling us even further into the environment, all leading to an even more visceral connection with our gameplay. All right, Scott, let's cast a tornado and knock her back. Okay, I think it's time to finish her off with Arcane Nova, one of Scarecrow's most powerful abilities. Join us in the epic journey to cast back the darkness when Ozbroken Kingdom launches in the App Store with iPhone 7. Thank you.
Nothing proves performance like 400 flying monkeys. Well, our A10 chip delivers performance and incredible efficiency. But here's the battery life numbers on iPhone 7 and 7 Plus. Great battery life numbers across the board. Wi-Fi browsing, 14 and 15 hours. LTE browsing, 12 and 13 hours. Most importantly, our customers are going to be so excited to learn the iPhone 7 and 7 Plus are the longest battery life ever in an iPhone. And here's another way to think about battery life. If you're upgrading from an iPhone 6S to an iPhone 7, on average, you can expect to get about 2 more hours into your day on your battery life. That's a meaningful difference. That's on average. Some customers, many more than that. And if you're coming from an iPhone 6S Plus, which already had great battery life, find an iPhone 7 Plus delivers at least an hour more battery life on average, and for some customers, again, much more than that. So real battery life improvements that you can feel throughout every single day. So here is iPhone 7. It is packed with unbelievable technologies. The 12 megapixel camera, the large 4.7-inch Retina HD display with wide color gamut, optical image stabilization, the 7 megapixel FaceTime HD camera, a new home button, that's solid state, pressure sensitive. It's water and dust resistant, IP67. Stereo speakers, delivering twice the audio volume. Incredibly fast A10 Fusion chip. Faster wireless as well, more bands and LTE advanced up to 450 megabit per second. The longest battery life ever in an iPhone, and all